stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way to the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. It does have a distinctive feel. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Was impressive. Match that. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Ruben Dias, has been a revelation. I'd say his two strengths are the aggression with which he leads the defensive line and the awareness that never seems to fail him. That makes him a very stern test for any opposition attacker here.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Hoists it forward. Suarez desperately wants to get on the end of this. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Defending of the desperate variety. Munoz. Suarez with a long pass. João Cancelo tries to clear. Sanchez. It's Suarez! Oh, that is rather wayward. Bruno Fernandes. Now the counter. Loma. Arias. Finds himself eased off the ball.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Pedro Neto. It's come loose. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Gets it back. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Portugal. Yeah, he's fouled him there. That has been clear. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve? Pedro Neto! Good stop. Wasn't easy.
Neto sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
And it's hoisted clear. Ukumi plays it forward. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Portugal themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Colombia have it back and they can go again. And it's played forward. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And it's James Rodriguez.
Lerma.
James Rodriguez! A real chance and a real let-off. Vitinha, 15 minutes till half-time. Mendes. Bernardo Silva. It's a throw. Well played, he saw that coming. Suarez gets it out to the wing. João Cancelo. Diaz. Dinks one in. Ignacio is there and he can get that clear. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mojica. Ukumi goes looking. Ruben Diaz is there to heave it away. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Loses his balance and loses the ball. Vitinha, forward it goes. Pedro Neto. That is as far as they're going to go. Danger averted for now. That's been won straight back. Munoz drives it forward. Ferreira with the clearance. And it's played forward. Mojica. Now it's Diaz. First 45 minutes are up. So there you have it, a sport part of football. He produced just one goal.
Hasn't exactly got the plan so far. There's no need to panic. Still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
The action has already resumed here.
Colombia need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
It's Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto is fouled. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a bit special. Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bernardo Silva gets it back. It's Fernandes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Diving header! Brave effort, total commitment.
Cristiano Ronaldo may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Colombia get it back again. Inacio. Mendes. Inacio. His opposite number goes down, but nothing given. Ruben Diaz. Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Crossfield, changing the point of attack.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
João Cancelo. Vitinha. Ruben Dias. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Portugal might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Portugal have somehow to break through, though. Pedro Neto. And once more they can't get through. João Cancelo. Ruben Dias. Over to the left. Mendes gets into a dangerous position. Mendes continues his run. Get that clear. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Mendes is on a run down the left wing. Bernardo Silva gets flagged offside. Colombia making consecutive changes here. Vargas gets it upfield. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Hernandez. That is terrific skill. Lerma. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Diaz. Here comes another cross. Defence has got rid of that. And he's there to hoof it away.
Colombia look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Lukumi goes looking. Cordoba looks to get on the end of this. Nunes. Ignacio. Over to the other flank.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Pedro Neto. Good clearance and very necessary.
Colombia can admit to being second best so far. They've not looked together enough and concentration levels are well down on the standard we expect.
Decent ball. Saved by the keeper, he's read that well. Diaz. Mojica. It's a loose ball. Hit into the middle. Ignacio can get it clear. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pedro Neto. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hernandez. Munoz. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Bruno Fernandes. Ruben Diaz. And time is up. A much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. So what do you take away from it all, Tim?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that could drain confidence.